Turn.
Road to reopening New York City, and phase 2 did not look like a typical day out there for sure. It was certainly weather-wise very warm, and not a typical commute either in New York City for the subway system. Smaller crowds on the trains, a sign that businesses are not operating at full capacity just now. Meanwhile, many people took advantage of long-awaited outdoor dining, a welcome sight for restaurant owners.
And we begin our team coverage now with CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez live in Midtown tonight. Hazel.
Well, Maurice and Christine, this is the evening commute in Midtown. It's still a far cry from what we used to see here on the Avenue of Americas before the pandemic, but offices are reopened, many of them at most to 50% max capacity, some reopening with staggered schedules. And how those folks got to work, well, that's changing too.
The first day of phase 2 in the city means more people are returning to the workplace. Today's morning commute was still not what it used to be, but it's growing.
It's getting a lot more hectic, but at the same time, people are staying far away from each other.
We are now moving 2 million customers on New York City Transit, subways, and buses together.
Not even close to the pre-pandemic ridership of more than 7.5 million a day, but still some, like this man, are choosing to carpool.
From what I hear, it's spotless, but I'm not comfortable taking it yet.
Leaving the work-from-home environment for the first time has been exhilarating for many people.
It's great. It's been a long time being at home in an apartment and just staying in the same place all day long. There were days where I didn't leave my apartment for 3 days.
Business owner Elizabeth Lorber and entrepreneur Monifa Pendleton were both glad to get back to a workspace at Luminary, a community collaboration hub for women that reopened today in Midtown.
It's great. It's refreshing. It's one of these things where you just have to not succumb to your fears.
Luminary founder and CEO Kate Luzio has taken precautions, setting up strict safety guidelines, sanitation stations, and a cleaning staff working around the clock.
It's exciting that we're part of phase 2, and I think that now people can come and be a part of the community physically again and reconnect.
On Fifth Avenue, the co-workspace at Convene has some high-tech safety measures in place. There are temperature screening stations before you walk in.
Normal temperature.
Offices laid out at a safe social distance. The cafe now only preparing pre-ordered bento boxes. They also have an on-site doctor's office.
The biggest challenge that we all have is creating psychological safety, and we're doing everything that we can as a company to make sure that we're creating an environment that will create that.
Now, many companies like Convene have also set up mobile apps where their employees are required to check in, take a survey, and also register their temperature so that they stay home if they're not feeling well. Boy, has the workplace changed. We're live in Midtown. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
And we can attest to that personally, Hazel. Thank you.